Hey ladies, any ladies watching this? I'm joking, guys. I'm actually transsexual. I'm not gay. No, I'm teasing. I'm also joking. But I did have a dream where I was a girl and I had big old titties, big bazookas. We're talking Orihime. We're talking Tachibana level jugulars. No, these are big, okay? These were irregular melons. These are huge melons. So yeah, I'm in an apartment building. It's kind of an upscale apartment. It's about 10 people in this large room, and it's one girl's taking a bath. She's taking a bath, and this creepy dude behind her is peeping at her through a little peephole. And I see this, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, you creepy man? So I don't even tell him to fuck off, you know, because no one's doing anything about it. She doesn't know, and no one's doing anything about it, so I get pretty pissed off. So I tell this girl to get the fuck out of the bath. So I get her, I just kick her out of the bath. I get it. Now, mind you, I'm an attractive 20-year-old lady with gigantic tits. I'm the hot topic here. So I go into the bath, and I know this guy's peeping in. So I tell him, fuck off. And everyone's like, whoa, man, you can't do that. You can't do it. And I'm like, got you fucker, creepy dude. But as my bath continued, all these creepy guys are like staring at me, and I can't do anything about it. I'm like, shit, well, this is what misogyny is, right? This is what, because I can't fucking do anything about it. I know these dudes, these creepy losers, they're too fucking dumb and obsessed. I'm too attractive. Like, I can't tell them to fuck off, you know, because they're just like programmed to keep staring at me and taking a bath. Just trying to take a fucking bath. So that was it. That was an experience. That was definitely an experience. So this dude, Mr. Speedrun. This guy, I've been watching for a few months now. Well, I wish I could say that because he has been streaming since June, I think. June, July, he didn't stream at all. And that's a heartbreaker for me because I really like watching this guy, and I wanted to see Mr. Speedrun grow as a speedrunner, and Mr. Speedrun might be the worst speedrunner I've ever seen. He's not one of these people that plays the game for like a week and then says, I'm terrible at speedrunning. You're not bad. I'm bad at speedrunning. I've only done it for 3 days, and I only did one run. I'm terrible at speedrunning. These people don't count. If you play it for a week or a month, you don't count. Like, get out of here. That's the thing I actually liked. That's the thing I liked about Mr. Speedrun. Because he had been going hard for like 6 to 9 months. This dude had played Mario for years, and he was still terrible at it. So you know he is authentically just bad at speedrunning. That's what I like. Because the truth of it, and the truth of speedrunning, and the truth of success in life, it's not about talent that you're born with. It's not about innate skill. It doesn't exist, you know? It's about the growth, it's about the achievement, it's about the journey. And Mr. Speedrun, he's got his, I'm 137 next week, cheese, you know, you're melted. That's what he's putting that in every one of his titles. Obviously, he's never gonna get 137. I'm bringing the heat, I'm gonna melt the cheese in a week with a 133. You know, that's what Mr. Speedrun's bringing. He's fire, spitting that fire. That's the thing though. He's shit garbage. Doesn't matter. He can learn and he can grow. What matters is keep playing, you know, keep grinding. Keep playing, keep up the grind. The grind never stops.
Grind never stops.
And I thought Speedrun Mr., he'll go far and hard. This dude changed his name to Speedrun. You know he's committed. You know this guy's committed. And he's been going hard 63 hours a week for 6 months. Only runs, he never practiced. He never once made an effort to think. It's like, damn dude. But he gave up. He stopped speedrunning. And it's this whole argument where it's like, well, I had one of the most legendary grinds of all time. I play 63 hours a week for 6 months. Like, I'm a legend, you know? That's not how it works, dude. The world of speedrunning is brutal. If you can't post the PB, if you can't post the times, none of it matters. Doesn't matter how much you play, you know? Throw it out the window. So, and then there's another factor to that. There's another side to this. You stop playing. You know, if you play for 3 years, 10 hours a week, that's 1,000,000 times more than 63 hours over 6 months. There's no question. There's no question. Don't even try to add the numbers up. Don't try to add the numbers up because it doesn't matter. Because if you play 10 hours a week over 3 years, 156 weeks, what happens is it compounds. It compounds way harder. You do way better. And not just that, but this is another thing nobody thinks about. Everyone thinks, oh, I did well in this one specific segment, I got this one specific run, therefore I'm good, right? Therefore I have skill, therefore I'm good, therefore I'm qualified. This is what everybody's thinking to themselves. You're not thinking. These people aren't thinking. If anybody says that or believes that, you know, they don't have to say it. If they believe that, disregard them. Disregard these people because they're not thinking. They're not speedrunners, they're not thinking. The goal is to get the best time, right? The goal is to get the best time. How do you get the best time? Play over a very long period of time. If you play a game over a very long period of time, make a moderate effort, consistently, you're going to get a significantly better time than if you push yourself and then you burn out. Here's another thing. If you stay in the scene, if you stay active, and we're talking 1 to 10 hours a week, 1 hour a week, that's nothing. If you do that over a very long period of time, you just stay in the scene, what actually happens is that when new stuff comes out, you can adapt immediately. You can pick it up, you can adapt, you know what's going on. And so you're actually going to get a better time without improving as a player. You'll be the same player, yet your time will improve. So the actual goal of speedrunning, you're successful. You're successful at the goal of speedrunning. It's part of the reason I'm so critical of all a bunch of new marathons that are coming up soon. And you get all these people who don't speedrun who like want to act relevant and stay relevant and they want to pretend they matter. So they like sign up for these marathons even though they either don't speedrun or they play the game once every 3 months. And that's why I'm really critical of these guys. Similar why I'm so critical of Apollo Legends, but he's just stupid. These people who don't speedrun, it's like, you guys don't speedrun. You have no interest in him getting a better time. 99% of what people do in speedrunning is to look good. Unfortunately, that's also the 99% that is relevant. None of that matters. People will do everything they can do to look good. They'll do everything they can do to look good. And when in bad cases, you get downtime deaths. These people just splice runs. They just make fake runs and they develop cliques. This guy wanted to look good so badly, he created a clique of his close friends, not his friends, you know, fake people that pretending to be his friend because they've got nothing going on in their life. He created this clique and then he spliced runs because in order to get the clique to not disagree with him, because the clique can't call him out, right? So this is how badly this guy wanted to look good, right? Except getting good. He did literally everything except get good at the game in order to look good. And it's mind-blowing. And everybody's doing that in every aspect. Can you see those fucking cars? Those cars actually park in the middle of the street. Isn't that crazy? Like, who designed this shit? Who designed parking spaces literally in the middle of the street? Imagine if that was the highway. Imagine if on the highway, they just put parking spaces right there. You're in a traffic jam and the car is empty. I'm out here vlogging. Some dude comes up to me, he's asking me. He's asking me questions. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Get the fuck away from me. He's like, nice camera. Fuck out of here, dude. Go back to college, dude. He's looking for some building. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck your building is. Why are you asking me, dude? He's like, are you sure you don't know? What the hell's wrong with you, dude? He's dude's on fucking meth or pot or something. You know he's stoned. What the hell is wrong with this guy? I can't handle it. I can't fucking take it. All college students, they're all the same. They're all high, no ambition. This dude's dependent on me for his ambition. You know, and this is the thing I'm sad about Mr.Speedrun, and you never know, maybe it's really hot in Germany. Maybe that's why he's on break. It's just hot in Germany. It's hard to play Mario when it's fucking 90 degrees. So maybe that's why he's on break. But guys, I don't think so, because the truth of it is that he was doing fine. If you've never speedran before, or if you're new, the first, like I want to say like 4 months, 2 to 6 months, it depends. Usually you PB a lot, it's frequent and it's easy to PB. And if you're not PBing, it's like, oh, I have like a minute to save it. First good run, I'll PB. But then you kind of hit you kind of plateau. Every speedrunner knows what I'm talking about. Or at least, you know, us real speedrunners. You guys know what I'm talking about, where, oh no, it's been 3 months and it doesn't look like you can PB. And you've been playing every day. For me, it's every 3 months if I play every day. Worst break I had was 11 months. That's brutal. And yeah, that's kind of what you get. That's the reality of speedrunning. And the thing about Mr. Speedrun, he finally hit his first plateau, which that's a great thing, dude. Like, congratulations, you hit your first plateau, man. Like, that's wonderful. And then he didn't realize it, and he kept trying to do runs, and then the run anxiety started to build up, and then it destroyed him. It took him over, and Look at his last stream. People are wondering, like, where did Mr.Speedrun go? I used to watch this guy in the morning. I loved it, you know? It doesn't exist. He does 2 hours of practice, never does a run. And this is the problem. People, they stop doing runs. They just practice forever, or they just do segment RTA. Whenever you see someone doing legitimate segment RTA, like actually like trying to get a segment RTA PB, it's done. They're done. They're doomed because for them, it's not about getting a better PB, it's about looking good. How can I look good? What can I do to look good? Well, I can't PB because I've been going at my fucking running the wall for the last few months. I can get a segment RTA PB, you know, end game PB. Also, whenever I see these Mario 64 runners do their upstairs RTA, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? And then they put their upstairs RTA golds into their vest. Like, do you guys speedrun? Like, you call yourself speedrunners. You're supposed to be speedrunners, but like, are you really speedrunners? You're literally putting segment, like upstairs RTA golds into your summit best. It's just like total contradiction of like reality. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I think Mr.Speedrun is doing that. I really don't know. People who think segment RTA is like the holy gospel of speedrunning, it's the same people. They've got their backwards, unnatural thinking. That's the thing about me. That's the thing about me, guys. When I hit a plateau, which I'm always plateaued. I just grow. I just grow and I learn. And this is what macro natural gameplay is. Macro natural gameplay is one of the most powerful things ever created by anyone. It's pretty simple. It's really simple. This is why it's so cool. Look, natural gameplay, it says to base what you can do off what you think you can do, not off results, right? Base it off the input, not the output. So get away from results. The results don't matter, right? So macro natural gameplay is when you apply natural gameplay to itself. And so macro natural gameplay is that same idea, but it's actually applied to itself, right? When somebody does something and they do well in it, they decide that they can always do that, right? Basically, they decide they don't need to try hard. Isn't that interesting? That's all it is. Isn't that mind-blowing? So what this theory means is you break it down, if you try to understand it, if you do understand it, you're not trying on anything. You don't actually try on things. So there's no holy gospel of gameplay. There's no secret to gameplay. What's happening is people don't try because they're trying to look for a gospel. They're trying to look for an easy win. They're trying to look good, right? And they're trying to figure out the one thing that'll guarantee them victories. Well, it doesn't work yet. It's impossible to guarantee yourself a victory. You don't control results. So what they do is they keep looking for one, and then so they'll try as they're looking for one, as we normally do, but then when they finally find it, they're like, okay, good. I found the secret, I don't need to try anymore. So they stop trying. Well, that's the problem. The problem is the trying. It's not their gimmick or not. And so what macro natural gameplay is breaking this down, and it's saying that it applies to gameplay mechanics. It applies to micro level gameplay mechanics. For example, specific strategies, stuff like that, right? So if you do something 100 times in a row of practice, you decide that you can do it in a run, and then you try to force yourself to do it in runs, right? So natural gameplay says, don't do that, that's stupid. If you feel like you can do it, you'll be able to do it 100 times in a row. Obviously, in a run, you'd be able to do it, you do it on command because you feel like you can do it, right? That's how it works. And the reason this is powerful is anxiety. So what people do is, they're looking for gimmicks. They try to do 100 times in a row to prove to themselves that they can always do it. But it's the same, that principle is possible. Thinking, it also applies to thinking. So macro natural gameplay is really interesting because it's only solved by solving itself, because the idea is that even in itself it's a solution, right? So once you realize macro natural gameplay works, you don't have to try anymore because it solves everything, right? But it itself is trying, so that doesn't make any sense. So what's the real solution? I think the real solution is understanding it, right? I think the real solution is not only understanding, but also trying, making that effort. So whatever though, point is, it's revolutionary. It's completely revolutionary. And that's why I've seen such a huge improvement in the past week. The last 6 low percent, at this point, like every run I do is like Tyler record pace. It's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, okay, I'm getting better. I'm just getting better, you know, I'm just good, I'm getting better. That's half of it, but the other half of it is that I'm trying more. I'm trying more, that's all it is. I'm just trying more. And so the little stuff, I'm hitting the little stuff better. And the even crazier part about this is it does in fact change practice. I notice my practice is different too, because I'm finding frames everywhere in the game. Because what's happened is, once you realize you're never trying anywhere, and then you start trying, you actually have more control over the game, and you can do more things, which is really good, because what that means is that you actually can, since you can do more things, more possibilities open up. More things open up. Another thing I've learned too is about anxiety. So I'm losing a lot of time in the run, like probably a minute to to like random errors, anxiety errors, and I've just gotten smart about that, I guess. I just level up, guys. I'm just like leveling up across the board. So why did Mr.Speedrun quit? And it's the thing, it's like, it's this anxiety factor where you're trying to look good without trying to improve your run. This is what's fucked him over. It's not, he's gonna come at you with all these excuses, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it really is hot in Germany. Now, get out of here, dude. It's fucking hot, 10 times hotter in my room than it is anywhere in Germany, and I play every day, you know? I've been practicing like hell offline, like, so it really sucks that Mr.Speedrun is gone with the wind. But hopefully, you know, hopefully, maybe I'm wrong. Hope to God I'm wrong. I'd love to watch him go again. He could do so well, but he just got fucked, dude. He just got fucking gave up. It's like, you're so close, dude. You were so close, dude. Like, believe this, guys. I hit a 124.23 for a year. A fucking year. And every month Zelda will get slightly farther away from me. Every month you get slightly farther away from me. I'm closer to him right now than I've ever been before. And I'm on the verge of level. I just leveled up, and I'm on the verge of leveling up again. Like, soon, you know, soon I'm gonna have better times than Zelda. And like a year, I was stuck. And he'd just get better, and he'd get farther away from me. It's like, nothing I could have done. And it's like, I hate to see people like Mr.Speedrun quit. It's like, no, you can succeed, dude. You can do it. I know you can do it, you know? Coming from me, dude. Look at my achievements in speedrunning. You know, look what I've done. And I believe in you, dude. Like, don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to Paracusia and Puncation. These guys don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, you gotta keep going, dude. This is bogus argument. Like, look at resetting, you know? Look at resetting. Why do most people reset? 99% of resets, 100% of reset. Why do people reset? It's not this bogus argument that it's statistically or it's theoretically optimal. It's more efficient, right? It's more efficient to reset because if the run dies, you know, why waste your time? Get a good, it's easy, you know, it's more efficient over in like 1% of cases. So people reset, right? That's not why they reset. What? I'm not dumb. Do I look stupid? I'm not stupid. I know why you guys reset. I know why speedrunners reset. The real reasons people reset. It has nothing to do with statistics. It's nothing to do with what's better. That's a joke. That doesn't exist. The real reason people reset is because they're fucking mad. They're pissed off, they're mad, they're anxious. Right? Anxiety hits them. It hits the core. It hits the core of their ego, and they can't handle failure. And so in order to pretend that they're better than they are, you hit the reset button. Because when you reset, you can't fail. Unfortunately, you can't succeed too. And so what happens is you get stuck in these reset loops. This is why people reset, right? It's nothing to do with statistics. It has nothing to do with fact, and that's the same reason I don't reset. Well, actually, it's not. The reason I don't reset is because it's a natural solution. No matter what, it's a natural solution. That's why I don't reset. Because what that's going to do is make it no matter what, I'm never going to reset, right? Instead of trying to be like, well, I usually don't reset, but you know, if I'm not feeling it, I'm just going to reset, right? Nope. Why are you not feeling well? Anxiety. The anxiety factor is too powerful, right? You never reset. Well, that's why I don't reset ever. Think about speedrunning. It's not about being epic. You know, it's not about getting these like crazy clutch PBs and like being epic. And you know, Cheese says he's a legend. Cheese says I'm a legend. I got a 139 in a rather uncompetitive environment. Yeah, I don't see how that makes you a legend, but whatever. You can think it. You know, you can believe you're a legend. That's not what speedrunning is about. Speedrunning is about the internal struggle. It's about the internal battle. It's about improving the self. And that's what it really is about. And it sucks to see people give up. It really sucks to see people give up and fail. You know, I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. If you're watching this Mr. Speedrun, I hope you get your act together and start speedrunning again. You know, and if that's not your life, then that's fine. But you know, make whatever your life is, make it whole. Make it better, dude. Because like, what am I gonna watch, dude? What if I watch at 6 a.m.? You know, there's nothing to watch. I hate it when people give up. You know, I hate it when people like give in and quit. So I think transgenderism is about. I think it's when people just give up, just say fuck it. You know, I've been transgender in my brain for like, you know, 17 years now. I'm still going. I'm still going Link to Past. I'm still going on YouTube. I'm still going in the real life, dude. I'm bringing the hustle. I'm bringing the hustle, guys. I don't bring in the fucking hustle. You know, I'm slaying out here. I'm staying out here slanging. I'm slinging bills, and you got all these fucking haters. People dissing me to my face. People sneak dissing me just across the board. Like, fuck these guys, dude. These dudes all gave up. They could fucking give up 5 years ago, 10 years ago, a year from now. You know, and it's like every fucking time they give up, I get a little bit more sad, but then I get a little bit more motivated. I get a little more motivated because it's like, you know what, I can do it. For all the people that quit in the world, I can fucking do it. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm coming out with heat every day. Fucking heat. Big heat out here. Make sure you stay subbed and turn those notifications on, guys. You're not gonna wanna miss my vlogs. And I'll peace out.